Today we will discuss about probability. Probability क्या होता है उसके बारे में आज पढ़ेंगे. Let us start with the definition of the probability. That probability is a branch of mathematics that deals with measuring how likely an event is to occur. So this is the formal definition of probability. Probability का मतलब होता है अगर हम जो हमारे अनसर्टेनिटी हमारी लाइफ में आ रही है उसको अगर हमें न्यूमेरिकली लिखना है तो उस स्टडी को बोलते हैं probability. So it is also defined as the numerical measure of uncertainty. So to understand and to predict outcomes, probability is used in many fields such as economics, science, engineering, medical, data analysis, and many more. Also, the value of the probability always range between 0 to 1, where 0 is called as an impossible. For any event which is not going to happen, then we use the value equal to 0 as a probability for that event. And if the event is sure to be happen, then the probability value is equal to 1. Next is, what are the basic terminologies used in probability? First is experiment. An experiment whose outcome cannot be predicted with certainty. अगर कोई आप एक्सपेरिमेंट कर रहे हैं और आपको ये श्योरिटी नहीं है कि इसका रिजल्ट क्या आने वाला है तो उस एक्सपेरिमेंट को उस काम को बोला जाता है रैंडम एक्सपेरिमेंट which you are doing randomly as an experiment. Next is outcome. उस रैंडम एक्सपेरिमेंट का जो रिजल्ट आपके पास आ रहा है उसे कहा जाता है आउटकम इन द लैंग्वेज ऑफ प्रोबेबिलिटी. Next is trial. One performance of a random experiment. Random experiment की एक बाजी को या एक बारी को आप बोल सकते हैं trial. Sample space, the set of all possible outcomes of a random experiment is called a sample space. Next is an event. A subset of the sample space representing one or more outcomes is called an event. Some more terminologies are also used in probability, which are as follows, that is exhaustive events. You all have heard about the total number of outcomes, total number of possible outcomes in an experiment. Those total number of possible outcomes are known as exhaustive events. Next is favorable event. Events which are favorable for your experiment or outcomes that satisfy the given condition of an event are known as favorable events. Next is mutually exclusive events. Events that cannot occur at the same time are called mutually exclusive events. If the happening of one does not affect the happening of the other, then that event is known as mutually exclusive event. Next is equally likely event. Events that have equal chance of occurring are called equally likely events. Now next is independent events. Events where the occurrence of one does not affect the other are called independent events. Now, next is, what are the mathematical definitions of probability? How you can use probability in your problems, in your questions. There are two definitions of probability. First is mathematical probability, which you already know. That is the number of favorable cases divided by total number of cases is called probability. This initial probability is also known as classical or prior probability. Next is statistical probability. So if we take limiting value of the mathematical probability, then that probability becomes statistical probability and is also known as empirical probability. This type of probability is used for indefinitely large number of trials. So these are the two definitions of probabilities. Now, this is enough for this video. In the next video, we are going to discuss about the exams of probability and what are the counting principles. Till then, bye bye. Thank you for watching, everyone.